So today we're going to do a collective reading for people who are in a soul connection that is very difficult. So by difficult, I mean that you guys are going through a lot of shadows and you're feeling very lost and just not entirely sure if maybe you're on the right track with this, if this person's really meant for you, and I just really want to help give you guys some clarity because I've been in a soul connection for since I was a very little girl, since I was 8. I've known this person for a very, very long time, and it's difficult because I miss this person immensely, and I've never been in a relationship with them. We've never come into union, but I still feel their energy every day, and sometimes it's really strong, and sometimes it's not, and I feel like I've just been really waiting for this person to come to me, and it's just not happening. So I wanted to make this reading specifically for those people who are feeling this way, feeling very challenged and unsure. And I want to just say right up front, I want you guys to take what resonates in this reading and leave what doesn't, because obviously there's a lot of energies that are going to be coming in, and I just want to make sure that everyone gets the message that is meant for them. So one thing might resonate, the thing right after it might not. So I just want you to take that thing that really talks to your soul and leave the thing that doesn't. So without further ado, let's get into this reading. So first off, I'm going to use the Pagan Cat Tarot. This is my favorite deck. Alright, Spirit. What is the energy of this connection? The Seven of Swords. To me, in this picture, if you look at it, this cat's just kind of like watching the mice take the food, and, you know, the cat's just kind of sleeping and taking a rest. So someone in this connection feels exhausted, or the energy in this connection is exhausted, and you're fine with just kind of letting people take advantage of you almost, in a sense, because everything is just so tiring and overwhelming. Which, honestly, I totally understand that. Can I get one more? Can we clarify this energy? Can we clarify this energy, please, Spirit? Clarify this energy, Spirit, please. Death. New beginning. So there is a possibility that this energy is just the precursor to this stage where you're going to be letting this energy go, and a new beginning is going to come out of it. And the feeling I am getting is that it might not be the kind of beginning that you're looking for. It might be... I'm getting the feeling that you'll be scared. Or you might feel afraid of this new beginning because maybe it's moving on without this person. Maybe you've just finally decided that you've had enough and you want to move on. And that's okay. It's okay to move on from this person, because things like being a soulmate or a twin flame, whatever you want to call it, you don't owe this person anything, and they don't owe you anything. It's totally okay for you to walk away and not come back to it, because at the end of the day, people have free energy, and it's up to them if they want to come to you. And if they're not coming, then don't wait for them. Keep growing, keep living your life. Don't settle for someone else's lackluster approaches, okay? So now, you guys might find this a little strange, but this is my Magic the Gathering deck. I took out all of the creatures and I put them into this, like, massive deck. And I'm just kind of using them as oracle cards. That's what I've been doing. So what is the person who's watching this? What is their energy on the inside? What is their heart energy? Holy shit. Pardon my language. So you have the Star-Crowned Stag, goblin assailant, and the Pekka worm. So we'll start with the Palaka worm. It says, it eats what it wants to eat, which is anything that moves. The goblin assailant. What he lacks in patience, intelligence, empathy, lucidity, hygiene, ability to follow orders, self-regard, and discernible skills, he makes up for in sheer chaotic violence. And then we have the star-crowned stag. Sorry, my camera's definitely not going to focus on these. White as starlight on snow, it appears only on the eve of the winter solstice. Your energy is very, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Your energy feels very angry and hurt. With the Palaka worm, I'm feeling like you're very defensive. With the goblin warrior, you feel like you need to have your guard up against this person at all times. You need to feel like you are in charge of the situation because you feel like you're not. And with the star-crowned stag, I think maybe there's a possibility that this feeling comes and goes. Like sometimes you're completely fine with it and you feel like you're moving on, and then other times you just feel so overwhelmed and angry. Maybe at this person or at this connection or just the way that things are. Like, why me? And that's okay. It's okay to feel that way, but don't let yourself get completely just engulfed in that emotion. How does the collective's person feel? I am not reading all those cards. That one popped out. Yon War Elves. Can I get one more spirit, please? One more card for the collectives. Bristling boar. So, with the bristling boar, Nicol Bolas destroyed my world. I owe it to Selka to celebrate all life, no matter how dangerous. And with the Llanowar elves, as patient and generous as life, as harsh and merciless as nature. I think your person's trying really, really, really hard to just come out of this energy of being stagnant. I'm feeling this person is just, they're trying so hard to come out of this energy that's making them feel entrapped and closed in, and it's really difficult for them. I feel like it's really, really difficult for them, and their slow kind of moving energy is really frustrating you. And this person is doing their best, even though you're not seeing it. So now I'm going to use the, what was this called again? Nature's Whisper Tarot. This is just kind of like, not an advice, but just like something that, blockage basically. What is a blockage, the main blockage in this connection? Wow, okay. We have renewal of peace. Can I have one more spirit, please? And one more card, blockages. Blockages in this connection. There's one. I feel like there's one more that wants to come out here. Yeah, there we go. We have inner truths and assurance. So the main blockages in this connection are assurance, inner truths, and renewal of peace, which it makes a lot of sense. So the way that I line these up is that inner truths is on your side, assurance is on theirs, and then between both of you is renewal of peace. So I think you both need to fix these blockages in order to feel that peace. And this renewal of peace might not be a reunion or a coming together. It might just be that finally connecting with those sides of you that have been broken for so long. It's just gonna help you guys get to a better place. And I want to stress, this might not be coming together. It might just be that fixing these broken things within yourselves are going to help you guys heal in the long run, which might result in a connection. Not in a connection, in a union. So now I want to try using, what are these ones? Now I'm going to try using the Oracle of the Fairies. So, what is some advice for the person watching this video and their person, collectively speaking? Okay. So we have 3 cards. We have Tree Wisdom. We have Manifestation. And we have Flourish. These really feel to me like they go with the Renewal of Peace card. So these might be things that both might be... I'm so sorry, you guys. This might be something that both of you need to fix within yourselves. So, with Flourish, really pretty cards, by the way. I'm in love with these. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. This kind of feels like an intuition card to me. Like, use your intuition to guide you through this troubling time. So, if your intuition is telling you to walk away for now, then walk away for now. If it's telling you to stay, then stay. But don't stagnate in any energy. Don't let anybody drag you down to this energy where you just feel completely miserable all the time, or any of the time, okay? Please keep that in mind. Tree Wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds that it makes. So, this kind of advice kind of tells me maybe you need to get out in nature a little bit more, go for a walk, unplug your ears. If you're like me, you like to drown out your frustrations and your irritations by listening to music, and constantly having noise in your ears is great to kind of block out things that are really bothering you, but at the same time, it keeps you from dealing with your problems. So, to me, this card is telling you, get out in nature a little bit more. Definitely go for a walk, go for a hike. Maybe just like sit out on your porch and just listen to the things that are going on around you, you know? Just get outside a little bit more. And with manifestation, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. So, I think this card is begging the question, do you really want this connection? You know, for me, for the longest time, I had been working on myself so much, and I felt like I was finally ready to come into union with my person, and then I got into a relationship with a karmic, and I kind of realized I am in no way ready, or as ready as I thought I was. And that's really what a karmic is for. They teach you lessons that you need to learn. So, with this, I want you to just really ask yourself, is this the kind of connection that you want to spend your energy on? If the answer is yes, then pursue it. Do it in a healthy manner. If you are a witch or a pagan or whatever, do not, and I can't stress this enough, do not do a love spell. Because that karma, it's going to come back on you, and it's going to mess you straight up, okay? Never, ever, ever force someone to have feelings for you, okay? So, the last part of this card is write it down on paper. So, if you decide that this relationship is something that you want, this connection is something that you want in your life, write it down on paper and really try to manifest it into your life. Now, don't force it, but let your energy out into the universe and just let it know that you want this and you're willing to work for it. I feel like there's one more. I feel like there's just one more card that's going to want to come out. Right here. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Time into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. So, that goes with the true wisdom. When you go outside, really try to listen to what the world is trying to tell you. Listen to the sound of the wind and the birds, and just really try to connect to that. Don't force yourself to find a meaning in something that isn't there, but just feel the energy and absorb it. Now I'm going to use my Soul Truth cards, and this isn't a tarot deck, it's just like, they're words. They're just cards with advice on them, like questions that you should ask yourself. So what are some questions that the collective need to ask themselves about this connection? What are some questions they need to ask themselves about this connection? Oh boy. Well, I don't think you guys need to ask yourself 12,000 questions, so we're putting those back in the deck. Holy crap, you guys. Either that or you really, really have questions you need to ask yourselves. Holy balls. Okay, there's one. Here's two. Okay. So the first one. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? I think this goes in with the Go Outside card and the Tree Wisdom. So the back of this says, in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? So today's soul action. What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. So take that as it resonates, you guys. Don't take it if it doesn't, but just take it if it does. And pay attention to it. What if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease, call in grace, and receive guidance. You are supported. Today's soul action. List 10 possible ideas for your soul's current calling. Lean into the ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. So, this card goes with the manifestation card, I think. So, does your life have more room for pleasure and play? Go outside, enjoy more. Go do something that really speaks to your soul. Like if you like dancing or making music or reading, writing, working out, just doing anything really, sewing even. Just like make room for the things in your life that make you feel good inside. Because I think you guys are really lacking in that right now. And then with the what if it were easy card. Would you guys take the next step in this connection if it were easy? And I think the answer would be yes, but I think the other side of this question is, what if it weren't? What if the next step were really difficult? Would you still want to stay in this connection? And I want you guys to ask yourself that question. Is this something that you guys want to be tied to and you want to really experience? If the answer is no, then walk away. If the answer is yes, stay, but again, within reason. And remember, take this as it resonates with you. So now I want a question for the collective's person. Am I consistently showing up? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Today's soul action. Journal more where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up. Your person, like I said, they're trying their best, but they are really not showing up in the ways that they need to. And I'm feeling that it's not only with this connection, but it's also within their personal life. So like with work, or they're just like really, really struggling. I think they just have a lot on their plate right now. The feeling I'm getting is that they have so much on their plate and they are just completely overwhelmed with absolutely everything that's going on. So I think your person, they're trying their best, but things are just really insanely difficult for them right now. So I just want to get another few cards. So what is the future energy of this connection. Whether it's future actions or energy. What are we feeling, Spirit? There's one. Any more? One fell out. So we have the wheel. And to me, this is like divine timing. It's not time yet. Obviously, like with everything that's going on, it's really just not time yet. And then we have the devil. So I think this connection has a lot of difficult things that both of you need to deal with. Like, it's just really creating a lot of, not creating, but it's bringing up a lot of shadows within yourselves that you didn't know that you had. And, well, I don't really think that your person is really thinking about you all that much. I think they do feel connected to you, because if you see in this picture, the chains that are connected to both cats, I think they still really do feel your energy, but they're not really working on coming into a union right now or working towards a connection. I think they are just doing the absolute best that they can, but it's just kind of like they're getting dragged down by their own energy. And I think with you, you're kind of the same way, but only in the sense that you want this connection so badly and you feel like you're working for it so much harder than they are, and like they don't care. And I think they do care. I feel that they do care. But I don't think that this connection is their first priority, because if it were, they would be showing up. They would be here. And with this card, they're not showing up. Homeboy or homegirl or home person, they're not showing up. They're not here. So, oof, you guys, I am so sorry. I feel a lot of pain on your side, and I am so sorry that you're feeling like this. Oh, you guys, this really sucks. I'm so sorry. Oh. But I found the Hierophant on the floor, so this must have come out while I was shuffling. I just didn't notice it. So the Hierophant to me is making the right decision. So I think at some point, your person's going to make the right decision, and you're going to make the right decision, whether it's coming together or it's going your separate ways. Whenever I do a reading, Spirit never gives me an actual result of what's going to happen. It's more just, these are the things that are going to happen, like here, 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 and here. But the end result is always up for debate, because free will exists in everyone. So there's no really telling if your person's going to come back to you or if they're going to go their separate way. But just know that the right decision is going to be made in the end. And I want you guys to really understand that the right decision means that it's going to give you, both of you, the most peace in the end. Whatever Spirit or the universe or God, whatever you believe in, decides to do with this connection is exactly what needs to happen. And I just want you guys to understand that and feel that. And it's okay. It's going to be okay if this person does not come back. It's not going to break you. You're going to learn from it. You're going to be a stronger person. And I really want you guys to understand that. So, now I want to get... Let's see, which deck do I want to use here? I want to get a little more advice for you guys. So I'm going to get one card from each. So first I'm going to use the Fairy Tarot Oracle. Can you have advice for the person who's watching this video, please? Just one card, Spirit. It's card 1. Then I'm going to use the Butterfly Oracle. Just some advice for the person watching this video. Just one card, please, Spirit. I got 2. We're going to work with it. And then I want one more card from the Soul Oracle. Just one card, please. Whoop. So we're going to start with, I think, the Soul Tarot. So From who can I release my judgment right now? So, I mean, I already got this feeling from you guys before, but this is just confirmation for me. You guys are really judging this person and the decisions that they're making, because you don't feel like you would make these decisions if you were in their shoes. But the thing is that you can never tell what you would do in a certain situation until you are in that situation. So I really want you guys to just think about that for a bit and just try to release your judgment, because that energy from you isn't going to help this person. And it's not going to help you. Judgment closes our heart to the truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are we placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what it is. Today's soul action. Look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted, and even more grace to open up your heart to this truth. When I lift my judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. We're going to do the fairy card. We have light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light into your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. And the 2 butterfly cards. So first one we have keep your dreams alive and laughter. So again, these cards tie into exactly what I pulled before. So with laughter, we had, I think, 2 cards about this. We had tree wisdom mentioned laughter. Pleasure and play, laughter. So you have 3 cards here that say that you need to laugh more. You need to go outside or just get out and have a good time. And getting out, I don't really mean like having interpersonal interactions. I mean, it could be something really simple, like just going to the ocean or going for a drive with no destination in mind. Like, just, you need to laugh more. You're so miserable. I can feel it. You are so miserable. And my heart hurts for you guys. My heart really, really hurts for you guys. And I want you guys to know that I know that you're doing your best, but you need to get out there. You need to laugh a little bit more. You guys need to enjoy life, because this person is just bringing you down. And if this is the way the connection is going to be, maybe you guys need to drop it a little bit. We have the light card. And I don't really remember that light was something... Well, actually, no. We have go outside and inner truths. These are the ones that I pulled for you. So, with the light card, it's saying that the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light into your current situation, remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So, it wants you to know that this situation feels impossible right now. And it feels really hopeless, but you have the power to change it. And this fairy, this energy, is going to be really healing for you. And I want you guys to know that it's going to get better. I can feel it. It is going to get better. You just need to remind yourself that the light is going to get through the darkness. Once you find that light, you're going to be fine. And you're going to be fine. And then we have keep your dreams alive. I don't necessarily think that this is talking about this connection. It might be. But with the go outside and play card, I think that what you need in life is to just keep your dreams alive. Go do something that you've been dreaming about. Because that energy of completion, of doing something that you've wanted to do for a long time, but you've been holding yourself back, that energy of letting loose, is not only going to heal you, but it will also help heal your person. But most importantly, it's going to help you. So, that is the end of this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear your guys' input. Follow the advice cards. Ask yourself those questions. Always ask yourself those questions. Don't judge this person too harshly. They are doing their best, and remember that, people are doing the best they can right now. It might not be what we want them to do, but they are doing their best. So, thank you guys for... Oh, geez, my voice. Wow. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wishing you guys all the best. I really, really sincerely hope that this works out for you, either the way that you want to or the way that is going to work out best for you in your mental space and in your heart. So, I love you guys. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next video.